Good morning, Forest Park. Today is February 5th, 2025. I'm Don Jones. I'm the city manager here in the city of Forest Park. Welcome to our show, Off the Cuff, where we try and get some information out to the public about things that are ongoing in our community and some of the things that are upcoming. So we might have some more snow, some ice storms coming here between now and the end of the snow season in February. So again, I want to remind everyone, if you have ice, we have snow in the forecast, get those cars off the street, put them in the driveways, and make sure that you make it easy for our Public Works Department to get up and down those streets, clear that ice, clear that snow. It'd be greatly appreciated. Again, get those cars off the street, and we would much appreciate it from our Public Works Department. Also want to remind everyone about our spring sports signups. They're ongoing, but the deadline is coming up. That'll be coming up February 16th as the final deadline for signing up for spring sports. Those sports are soccer, baseball, softball. So if you have a child, grandchild, whatever, that wants to participate in spring sports, get them out there, get them signed up for these sports. Again, sign up ends February 16th. February is Black History Month, and I want to remind everyone also that our Senior Center is having a presentation on the 17th. So February 17th at the Senior Center will be Straight Up Out of the Underground. That's a play that they're putting on here in the city of Forest Park. And again, it's for our seniors at the Senior Center, and that'll be on the 17th. More information on our website as well. So again, that kind of segues into the Senior Center. So I want to remind everyone, it's time to renew those memberships. Get out there. If you want to be a part of the Senior Center, if you're a senior here in the city of Forest Park, come on out, join. This year, memberships are free. Again, you just got to sign up. Come on out and sign up, give us your information, and we'll get you one of those passes and make you a member of the Senior Center, and then you can participate in everything that's going on here in our community at our Senior Center. Be a part of that great community that's down there. So let's get started with our guest here today. This is Miss Harlita Robinson, who's our tax department head and our finance department head. She is our tax commissioner here in the city of Forest Park, and she's here to talk about taxes, because you know what's coming up quickly? The tax season. It's already started, and we're right into it. So let's get started and have Harlita talk a little bit about local income taxes here in the city of Forest Park. It's good that you're here, and let's get started. Tell us a little bit about the tax department and the tax filing season.
Well, this year, as we do every year, we did send out mailers to every household. They should be coming now. You should be getting them in the next couple of weeks. It will give you all the details as it relates to filing for this season. It'll tell you our extended hours. Starting in April, we will have 4 days of extended hours. We'll be there till 6:30. That is on April 3rd, April 7th, April 10th, and April the 14th. We will also be there on Saturdays from 9 to 2 on April 5th and April 12th. When you come in, you can sign in to have your taxes done. Tax assistance is from 8:30 every day to 4 o'clock. Bring your W-2s, your federal return with a Schedule 1 if you have it. If you have a Schedule C, E, or K-1, you will also need to bring those with you. We will prepare your taxes for you. You don't have to necessarily pay at that time. You will have to pay by April the 15th. So you can get your taxes done very, very early and then wait and make your payment later on. So we encourage you not to wait till the last minute. We also encourage our seniors, if you get your flyer and you are a senior, there is a exemption certificate for seniors. If you complete that and drop that back off at the tax office or send it back to the tax office, that will effectively file you. We also have that for people with no income. So if you don't have any income or don't need to bring W-2s and things of that nature, we do have quick ways for you to file.
That's great, because that way, you know, that burden of having to fill out all those forms and everything, and if you don't have any income, and most of the people that are, you know, a lot of folks are retired, they don't have taxable income. So
correct.
Really, we only tax earned income. So
correct.
Pensions, Social Security,
pensions,
things like
stuff
that,
like that are not taxable.
That's great. So if you don't have that earned income, you need to, you know, you really don't have to do it. But you've got to let us know that, because we don't know that you don't have earned income unless you tell us.
Unless you tell us.
So that's great.
Yeah, we do require that every citizen file. So we do need to have that for you every year, but we try to simplify it by sending out the flyer to let you do that. And we kind of have our systems marked so we know if you've historically been retired. So the only issue is if it's your first year of retirement, we may ask for a verification of that. But we will mark your file then, and going forward, you can just file that return.
That's great. Now they need to bring what do they need to bring if they're coming in to get their taxes filed here in the city of Forest Park? They definitely have to have their federal done first. Is that normally correct?
Yes. Yes, you have to have your federal completed first. You'll bring that return in with your W-2s. My recommendation is to bring in the whole return and let the tax department determine which schedules it needs. Because just to tell you to bring in the front page of your 1040, you're going to be upset if there are other schedules that we need.
Yeah, so if you own a business, you need a Schedule C.
Correct.
If you have rental property here in the city of Forest Park,
need an E.
You need a Schedule E, and there's other forms that you may
partnerships,
need.
K1.
K1s.
So yes.
There's all kinds of tax forms. So yes, bring them with you.
Yes.
You'd rather have them here, get it all done at one time.
Correct.
We make it pretty simple.
Yes.
And
we don't keep your paperwork, so you don't have to make copies for us. We will unmantle your return, take out what we need, and reassemble it. We don't keep any paperwork. We scan everything in.
that's great. Now, if they just need to file their tax returns, they can just go online, right?
Yes, we do have e-file available. If you don't have time to sit down and calculate your own taxes, and you don't want to wait for us to process your return, all we ask is that you simply take an envelope, put your W-2, a copy of your 1040 in that envelope, and drop it in our Dropbox, or you can upload it to our website through our secure email site. You can submit it that way, and you have effectively filed.
Correct.
So you don't need for us to prepare it. We could prepare it and mail it back to you. It gives you a little bit more time to pay.
So we have multiple ways. You can just drop the thing in the Dropbox.
Correct.
You can go online and send it to us.
Correct.
Or you can just go online and use the e-filing
Correct.
product that we have as well. Just file it
Yes.
electronically. So we try and make it simple. There's lots of ways to do it now. Every,
Yes.
every tax time, everybody gets a little upset, gets a little, and they get a little bit flustered because it is something that people just don't used to do. And so
Yes.
we try and make it as simple as possible as we can.
Yeah.
Again, keep an eye out for that
Yes.
mailing that we sent out. It has a lot of other good information in there about the city as well. It talks about
does.
some of the property maintenance codes. It talks about I think maybe some of the other what else is in that?
Most of the city services are listed. It will tell you about every department and the programs that they offer. If we have a new program going on, it is normally featured on the back of the flyer. So I would tell you that when you get that information, it does say like important tax information, but there's all kinds of information regarding the city in that. A lot of people keep that throughout the year so that they
Mine's
know
on my
kinda
refrigerator.
so that they know what's going on. So we try to give you in January everything you need to know going on in Forest Park for the calendar year.
And I think that's important to know. And again, keep an eye out for that. Save it, even if you don't need the tax information, you already know it, but keep an eye out. It's got a lot of really good information out there. The tax staff is doing a great job, and it's pretty simple. So if you walked in, hopefully you don't have a big crowd, because it will get crowded. I can tell you from experience, the first week of April 15th, there are hundreds of people in here.
Correct.
And so get in early. That's the best
Yes.
advice I think you can give people.
If you get in early, you don't have to pay early. We will prepare the return, and you can take the return away and decide to pay later in April. You don't even have to come to us to pay. You can make your payment through our website. So we have people that completely do their return by not coming in the office. They drop it in the box. We mail them their return. They pay online.
That makes it pretty.
We love to see you, but we don't necessarily have to.
But if you decide to come in, you come in, you sign up, you register, and right in the lobby,
Yes.
and then you'll be.
Takes about 15 minutes most.
Yep. And once you get called up to the office, you'll have a secure little cubicle there where you're
Yes.
talking directly to a tax person.
Yes.
Who will be helping you individually.
Yes.
And So you wait in the lobby, you sign up, you get your little appointment, and you come up and you talk to our tax professionals.
Yes. So even if you want to wait to pay at the last minute, please don't wait to process your return to the last minute. We would love to see you early.
That's great. And also, if you can't pay, if you get to the point where, a lot of folks say, man, don't file because they can't pay. They don't have the money. They don't understand it. They're afraid.
We do have payment plans.
We do have payment plans. So the best thing you can do is file, get on a payment plan. We're very, very accommodating.
Yes.
For the public, for the residents here in the city of Forest Park. And so even if you can't pay, file that return. That stops one penalty.
We'll work with you.
And we'll work with you to work it out. So I think that's a pretty good service we have here. But again, it's taxes. Nobody loves them, and but we have we're trying to make it as painless as possible.
Yes.
And have a good staff. We're fully staffed down there.
Yes, we are.
And
so you will see some new faces in the tax department.
Yes.
The girls are great.
They do a great job.
Got a few guys too, but
that's true.
Yeah.
Everybody does a good job down there. And
yes,
we appreciate everything they do. And so again, we appreciate all the taxpayers and all the citizens who comply with our tax laws, and we appreciate that because we wouldn't be able to do what we do here in the city without that income tax money. That's really our largest source of income here in the city.
Yes, it is.
It basically provides our general fund operating money.
Yes.
And so again, we collect it. We try and do it very equitable and very efficiently. Yes. And again, we want everyone to comply. We want everyone to file, and we'll work with you if you can.
Yes.
So there you go. Anything else?
Look forward to seeing everybody.
Thank you very much, Harlita. And we hope everyone has a great weekend and get out there and get those taxes filed.
Stay warm.
Stay warm, Forest Park. See you next week.